been playing a little Karen.
Yeah.
But how will that matchup work against Smug, who obviously has so much experience in that matchup? Do you say, hey, well, you know what, I'm going to take the Nash pick, or do you stick to your guns and possibly run the Karen pick anyway? Say you have that much confidence. But why would you test it versus a player the caliber of Smug, who's been tested time and time again and is now here? And look at these shorts Oil King is wearing. Man,
Oil King with the short shorts,
man,
like
he
always.
Cold and strong, man. Every time I see
Yeah. Yo, Steve, it's cold in here.
It is cold in here.
How is he doing that? I don't
know,
understand.
Man. A brave soul. I've seen him do it in 2 countries now. It's crazy. 3.
I know. I mean, dude, Taiwan is hot, so it makes sense, you know. But he's got like the bomber jacket up top and the short shorts down low. He knows what he's doing, Steve.
Next level fashion, and he is gonna run with the Karen versus Balrog. Now I'm super interested. I want to see the changes. I want to see what he's gonna do different than any other Karen we've seen.
There's a couple of interesting things to factor here, right? On one hand, Karen is pretty good against Rog, right? A lot of people like that matchup for this character. The other hand, lots and lots of high-level Karen practice with Smug, so it's going to be very interesting to see how the player matchup goes.
Even more so in a tournament setting.
Man, have I ever seen BonChan play a character who doesn't throw a fireball?
I don't know, man. It's kind of weird, right?
Yeah, it's so strange.
But one thing that you do get to see is how much control he actually has over the neutral without a fireball, especially with a character like Karen, who we know has really good footsies. And it, like you said before, excels in this matchup. Early activation on the trigger, and we're pushing to the corner. Reset into low, and look at that stun bar.
Back throw for the maximum stun. He's got full gauge just in case, but he's not even going to need more than one. First round goes to Smug off that offensive series.
Like we said before, there's a lot of experience on the table here for Smug in this matchup. Reset, I like that. Nice, slow, steady. Waits for the throw. Oh, what a whiff punish with the EX dash punch. And look
Counter hit, and this is looking like trouble. BonChan, he's having issues in certain spaces against Smug, and you can see him really taking advantage of it. Yeah, this range on screen here, BonChan has not been very comfortable, and Smug smothering now in the corner. Tons of offense.
And look at this patience. He said that on his stats. The patience that comes from
Oh,
Smug.
he just jumped in, and that's going to do it. First game goes to Smug. It's one of those ones where you think you're going to walk under the character, and then you just walk right into the jump, and you're just like, oh.
Definitely happens to me a lot in this game. I'm like, I'm definitely going to clear this character. Nope, he's still there, and he's doing a neutral falling. All right, I'm definitely eating a combo now.
And it's a rematch from BonChan. He wants to get right back into things. So there's got to be a little bit more control from him on the ground. Smug has looked way too confident in a matchup where the firepower on the ground really should go in the favor of BonChan.
And once again, testing that tap. I guess that's the thing that you say, like, well, it's not full charge. I have to test it that way he knows that I'm aware of how long he's holding.
Yeah, you see the neutral jumps in the corner. Smug does like to up back or jump in the corner. It's a habit of his.
And what's crazy is he has some of the better anti-air options than most of these players I've seen, especially with Balrog.
For sure. This corner now. BonChan looking for offense. Smug, although E-trigger available, we know how dangerous.
Activation again. We saw this happen in that first round. First
stuffs the dash punch. Just takes the jump in off the EX Tenko.
Like that.
Oh, counter poke after. Doesn't.
The rest of that trigger.
He went for the sweep. Not dead, though. Smug with some bar, but yeah, a very tough round to bring back, and BonChan on the board.
Right, that crouching medium kick to take it. Goes right into that little mini stare down at the beginning of this next round. Oh, crush counter this time. Oh, not close enough. Yeah. I kind of figured he wasn't close enough because that first one whiffed.
The jump in just lands again. EX. Corner position. What a block. That's going to be a stun. He'll build some bar here. Double upper. The neutral jump. Spends a bar at the end just in case. And the counter hit. Sometimes you're going to have those rounds against Balrog. You're going to have those times where one wake up, one knockdown, and just things don't go your way. BonChan, he's got to kind of reform here.
I feel like it's more times than not, though.
Yeah. It's not sometimes. It's most of the time. Yeah, he's a powerhouse for a reason.
Nice neutral jump.
Only one bar on that from BonChan.
Look at this defense from Smug. He has no problem fighting out of the corner.
A lot more dashing in the neutral. Oh, baits the throw. This should be stun.
Little meter on top of it.
He's got 2 bars to work with here. Gonna spend one of them. Smug, and the immediate overhead. No block. No wake up, nothing from Smug there. So one apiece now. BonChan really coming alive in that set. I like a lot of the dashes that he did in the neutral there. And I like the way that he sort of was a little bit more preemptive with some of his buttons.
That's true. He had a lot more buttons available there, especially in the neutral. That's why we saw that one combo where he did a double roundhouse only to whip the follow-up. But that lets you know he's a lot more awake in this neutral game now.
Smug stuffing the dash there. Not allowing him to always go for it.
Oh! Got to be careful swinging at that zero proximity, though.
Yeah, that heavy kick from Smug, it's a big button and it's going to hurt every time it tags you. Look at how much V-gauge Smug has already in that bottom right. Not even really been hit too much, but the V-skills and the crush counters build a lot of resources for Rog.
And he's so willing to control that range. You see him holding back just to make sure that BonChan has to stay in the corner, but eventually gets his way out with the trigger activation. Uh-oh, an activation of his own. Smug pushing back to the corner. Reset with the Albatross spin. One more time, tries to go for the throw. BonChan is ready, though.
Yeah, BonChan on full CA. You got to be very careful. Low medium kick could kill here.
Oh, that crouch medium kick.
Oh, and he was just in that perfect range. Walk forward, block the heavy kick. Tag him after with that standing jab punish.
The way Smug covers space with like confident walk forwards is like amazing to me.
Yeah.
I feel like it's very rarely challenged, and I feel like that's one of the things you have to do to stop him. You have to challenge the fact that he will walk forward at a zero range.
With the jump over, this time BonChan just stays ducking and goes under.
No challenge this time.
Oh, it was in the front. He's got the combo, 2 bars. Spends it. He's going to close out the round. All his resources, but Karen builds meter so fast, right?
She's always hitting buttons in the neutral, man. She's always down there swinging. She better build.
Yeah, she has like 100 special moves.
I'm telling you, dude. Overhead.
At the corner now. Look for the throw. Oh, he waited so long, and BonChan did it so late.
That neutral jump, definitely a problem versus Balrog. Neutral jumping at that range where you know dash punch is going to come out definitely helps out. Another pickup by BonChan, and he gets the stun this time. Pushes him to the corner.
Yeah, the reset there. Stays in the front. Smug. Full V-trigger. He's just waiting. Overhead, and what an interrupt from BonChan. Sneaks the jab. Smug a little too greedy.
Yeah, that was a bad gamble right there. I wouldn't going for that overhead.
You wouldn't have bet 20 on that?
I wouldn't have bet 20 on that one. That was scary, man.
Smug down 2-1 now. It's a very confident start. BonChan really readjusted himself. Again, I really like him dashing in the neutral. He's doing it quite a lot. You'll see him just walk back and then dash forward, right? Just like kind of suddenly take up that space. Yeah, just like that. And now Smug is kind of struggling to find that timing where it's going to happen. And then Smug's like, okay, you want to dash at me? I'm going to stick out these buttons. And then BonChan just whip punishes him.
And I feel like that's where you see like other like Balrog players, like Ryan F definitely does not let you get to that range. He's hitting a target most of the time just to stop you.
Yeah, he's prepared. Smug, though, he can't find the rhythm.
V-reversal just to try and stop that pressure. It wasn't a bad call, but they let you know what he's thinking. He's like, look, I need to stop this offense. And look at the damage up there on this bar. And the wake-up button finds the counter hit in full CA. Full stocked.
Yeah, if Smug activates V-trigger here, he's going to be in danger of getting chipped. Oh! +8. Lots of advantage. Now BonChan can activate his own V-trigger and look for chip now. Yep, he set him up for it off the V-reversal. Went for the shoulder. If Smug doesn't wake up with anything there, you're done.
Man, that was a bad call right there. V-trigger active. Not going to be able to stop that chip out. Great awareness by BonChan. That's why he's here. Ooh. Wow, lets him swing and then commits to that hard kick anyway.
No anti-air on the neutral jump. BonChan finding this opportunity. Man, that's ambiguous.
That is super. I was like, wow, he's just going to give this up for a mix-up. Crush counter, break the glass. Push to the corner again. Smug has a chance, but man, look at that damage on the side.
Oh, baited the throw. He just waited in that range so long, and eventually you're just like, tech, and he just catches you.
You're going to hit a button eventually.
Yeah. No one can be that patient forever.
Ooh, dash punch. Again. Puts a little meter on it.
Smug building that V-gauge already, and yeah, buttons from BonChan. He's trying to get out of there. He doesn't want to deal with the pressure.
And now you see Smug swinging. That's what I was talking about before. Not letting Karen occupy that space without feeling some kind of pressure. But now with that trigger, with full trigger, you have to be careful committing to something like that because you never know when a crush counter, roundhouse, is going to come out.
Come on, Steve. What about, I don't know, a Lamborghini for the commentators?
I mean, I would love that too. Oh, V-reversal Lamborghini for me? No.
Oh, dash in behind it. Back throw. This is big.
BonChan did commit. Get throws out of that dash punch.
Oh, 2. The back. Oh,
another one.
3. Oh my!
They're just gonna stare each other down. There's the activation. No V reversal and a jab check coming from BonChan. Finally. We saw this last time.
And
then
that's
the
gonna
back
kill. Oh, the dash up back throw. The 3-1 for BonChan. Another United States player in the losers bracket.
We're gonna be swimming in the losers bracket. Is that what's happening?
The red, white, and blue is looking black and blue today so far. It's like beat up.
Man, guys are all gonna be